heard of Danger High Voltage Studios. Well, hello there. Welcome to my channel, James Nelson. I am James Nelson. And today I thought we would play some Saints Row Get Out of Hell. It's currently free for put this on hardcore difficulty, just, you know, I'm not gonna play on normal because that's kind of boring to watch. We're gonna turn up the hardcore, turn up the brightness a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. 25 seems like an appropriate number right there. But yeah, Saints Row Get Out of Hell it's pretty much free for PlayStation 4 owners until the end of July, I believe. What's today? July 9th. So, yeah, make sure you guys pick it up. Now, I have played Saints Row the 3rd, Saints Row 2, Saints Row 1. I have not played Saints Row 4, so I might be a little behind on what the story is, but I've seen gameplay of it and I've heard the stories. You're the President of the United States, or President of the world, I believe, and aliens are invading, and it's all this crazy goofiness turned up to 20 from Saints Row the 3rd's 11, where you're just smacking people with purple dildos and people are wearing gimp suits.
What is all this?
It's your birthday, Kinsey.
So?
Kinsey's
You've
birthday.
never been to a birthday party?
No.
Oh, like not even growing up?
I went to the School of the Americas since kindergarten. We didn't really do birthday parties.
School of the
You
Americas
celebrate
since
Christmas?
I
kindergarten.
don't have to explain myself.
I'm not even sure that's even possible.
It's going to be so much fun. Zinjai made a cake. Jane Austen is here. We'll play
Surprised
some
to
games.
see that this guy is still alive.
What sort of games?
I don't think that they would integrate him into the story, but hey, that's cool. Apparently we've got a alien on our ship, I believe.
Trafficking with spirits?
I don't know if we're
And fun.
on a spaceship or
It's tradition.
whatever this is going on.
To involve a spirit board,
Slumber party?
How's
Should
it?
probably play Saints Row 4
and the
since
spirit of the board will reveal the answer.
I have no idea what's going on. Pretty sure Johnny was dead. Not sure how he's back.
All right, everyone put their hands on the cursor.
Cursor. I feel the magic already.
All right. Will the President / God Emperor for life ever choose a partner to reign
President
alongside?
/ Emperor God for life. Or God Emperor for life.
Married.
Shut up, Matt.
That is an impressive title to
Heart.
earn. I wasn't even sure.
What are you guys trying to spell?
I can't even make a comment on that. That's
Serious.
I'm not moving it either.
kind of weird. Oh, Ouija board is, or Juju board. And apparently,
Is that not normal?
something happened.
I was going through Signac's artifact collection and found it there.
Who did it belong to?
Alistair Crowley?
Is that an important character?
Guys, I think it's laughing at us.
Guys, is that important?
I think you're a smart enough piece of wood to see where this is going. Now, you ready to cooperate?
You're,
That's more like it.
no, you're a ghost controlling
It's not like we got a lot
the
of
board. Not even the board, you're just controlling the cursor. How is that a threat?
No sense in what's left of humanity walking right into
You're
a
just
trap.
a Ouija board.
Tell the story.
That's a stupid plan, Johnny.
I'm leaving you in charge.
Hell of a plan, Johnny.
Are you serious?
I'm coming too.
Are you kidding?
Okay, so he's not really in charge. That
Yeah, try not to sweat.
I was about to say, how can you trust this guy
No.
It's my birthday.
from what he did back in Saints Row the 3rd?
All right then. You know where my friend is?
He
True to its word, the spirit board opened up another portal and sent Johnny and Kinsey screaming into hell.
Oh, I guess it was trying to spell hell, but I think there's I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there's like a double L on a Ouija board or a double O. I might be talking on my ass right now, but I could have sworn I seen it in a movie. You know, just because it's a hell of a lot confusing, because you gotta move the cursor off the board or off the letter and move it back on the letter without hitting any other letter to confuse others. Still a car. Let me turn down the in-game volume just to make sure that my voice isn't being drowned out by the in-game audio. Show subtitles. That's yeah.
I know it.
Ultor and the Saints haven't been enemies in years. You really think he's responsible?
You don't know him like I.
Ultar and the Saints.
The reason was
I
because
wasn't-
he was kind of fucking crazy back then.
That's a fair point.
You know how much
So this
time
heavily
just
implies
got
what
You know how
happened
much easier this
in
would be
Saints
if you
Row
just
4.
gave me a second?
That's really makes me want to go out and buy Saints Row 4, but I do not have $20 to spend.
Alright. Now how are we gonna find the Eltor building?
Kenzie,
building down here, giant
Kenzie,
Ultor
come
sign
on.
it.
Kenzie,
I don't think this is a problem.
Kenzie,
I'll buy that.
get in the car. Thank you. Okay, this is a pretty POS car, but I'm not complaining too much considering we're in hell. Hell isn't really renowned for its services. The controls are kind of bump the microphone. The controls aren't very
It's easier every time.
it's controlling so awkwardly. It's not as good as Saints Row the Third. Or maybe it's just this car.
Look at us. Kinsey Kensington and Johnny Gat driving together on a birthday
What the
adventure.
You always this excited?
Generally, I'm a misanthrope.
I get it.
Wow, this world. It looks good, like on the PS4. Can't imagine what it looks like on the 360. Probably like a major downgrade, and I am hitting every car in my sight,
This is hell.
and I missed my turn.
Not as bad as I thought.
Kinda reminds
Take
me
a
of
shortcut
Silver.
here, and I think I just messed that up. I messed that up. I apologize for my poor driving. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay.
So, what's the plan?
Oh yeah.
I probably should slow down. These roads are not very
I
optimal.
still shoot him in the face.
Oh, it's this building right here. Excuse me. Ultor. That sounds like a very cheesy villain name.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
Such is the
I am Ultor.
Feeling you didn't come here to catch up. Let's talk in my office.
Not even death could stop the enterprising Vogel.
I'm really digging this
They
whole Once
wasted
Upon a
no
Time look.
setting up an old
the game.
ranch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld.
Even in hell, there's politics.
Real estate
That's how you know
monopoly
it's really evil.
who only cared where his friend was.
Johnny Gadden,
Where'd you put the president?
me,
Trying to
my character are
explain
friends.
that I didn't take them.
I did not get that
You
from
expect me to
the
believe you just
previous
happened to be the
Saints Row
first thing you
games.
see in hell?
It seemed more like
Maybe it's just me.
he saw me killing people and then he was like,
An accusation.
hey, I like to kill
That's
people
probably his
too.
plans to kill you.
Let's kill people together.
I get the trust issues. Can I show you
Then
something?
a somewhat bond happened.
The pieces
It's kind of hard to call that a friendship, but hey, you know, friendship comes in many shapes and forms.
Destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that
does that
Satan
say?
would want to marry his daughter.
CB Metro something
And Johnny had one.
Metropolitan.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the
Was that
face.
an invite from
Thank you for
Metropolitan
skipping some details.
College?
No, I said in the face.
Community
I
college?
like the commitment, but you gotta find a way to get close enough to him in the first place.
When's the wedding? I'll just show up and...
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry, but it's
Sounds
little
like a
more
solid
complicated than that.
plan.
These things are tied to the soul. You won't be able to enter without one.
So how do we get one?
You get his attention. I know some places that are of particular value.
I'm pretty
Father of the bride.
I am so surprised
You
that
those
hell is just not overcrowded
Why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying
at
his
this
stuff?
moment.
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed.
Wow.
or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
Pay less
You're helping
taxes.
us? To make more money in hell?
Hell's what you make of it, sweetie.
Works for
Wonder
me.
what kind of taxes hell has,
All right.
or if the US dollar is even in hell.
Satan had entrusted the day-to-day running of hell to 5
That'd be pretty interesting.
and
Would say a lot for
to find
the
them
US
all.
dollar for it to
But
be
be
in
honest,
hell.
Not everyone in hell was content to
That's
go
a pretty
along with Satan's
badass
status quo. There were others
look
who shared
for
Dane's ambition
a
for
demon.
power, and the Ultor mogul knew that
Hey, the sisters are back.
unseating Satan lie in gaining their aid. But
Although the
before
one who got her
Johnny
neck
set
snapped
out to wage
was,
war against
spoiler
the
alert,
powers of darkness,
one of them gets their neck snapped,
Satan
and
had one final gift.
it was very,
That he had spent
it was a very sad moment in Saints Row the Third.
Lucifer's cracked halo.
Lucifer's cracked halo.
This holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star.
The
However,
Morning Star, isn't that
he
the
still
the
needed
gang
help in
from
learning how to use
Saints Row the Third? I know I keep saying Saints Row the Third a lot, but hey, that was the most fun Saints Row that I've played. I wasn't aware that Lucifer had a cracked halo,
Kill you to show a little excitement.
but
You're about to experience angelic flight for Christ's
I always assumed that he you know, got his halo taken away, like God said.
Power up the halo. You'll be
Hey,
flying
I
around
know
in no time.
this is kind of awkward, but I'm gonna need the halo back because this is technically heaven's
Just
property.
enough clusters to power up your halo.
Then it was awkward for everybody. Go to arcane menu. Okay. Flight. Let's see. You can now launch in the air. Get that. Okay. Super sprint. But then that kind of run faster than cars, but that defeats the purpose of a car. I mean, maybe it'll be tied down to the stamina bar, if that's still a thing. But
Alright, let's start slow.
I don't know, it
Gotta
sounds
jump over to that next
sounds
island.
awkward,
Also, the
you know what I'm
longer
saying?
you press your wings before jumping, the further you'll go.
running faster than cars, but oh man, this
Didn't fuck it up. Good job.
this
Get
jumping
up that
is
cliff.
very
Don't worry, if something looks too high, just keep on jumping
not
off the wall.
good.
Charge your jumps if you want to get up the cliff faster. Now it's time to
I have no
fly.
idea how I
You
did
heard
that.
of crawling before walking? Well, in this case, you need to jump before you can fly. Launch
Whoa,
yourself to
this
the ground to jump,
the controls.
hold your wings out to glide to that next island. I put out some orbs to show
Good
you
thing
the
this
path.
game was
You'll
free.
have to dive to reach the next island. Do that
Granted,
by
it took,
pointing
like-
your head down. Don't worry.
When did
Your
Saints Row
body will
Get Out of
follow.
Hell come out? Came out in like 2014, I think. It was either late 2014 or early 2015 that Saints Row Get Out of Hell came
I
out.
put a shiny flap orb out in front of you. Collect the orb.
For life,
and
I
your
cannot
wings will
remember.
flap to gain speed.
I think I'm getting used to the flight controls, but they're still,
All right, now try flapping those wings on.
I don't know, they're
Do a flap
it's
right
awkward
to the next
steering
island.
with the thumbstick and just
The
altogether,
exact
it's
opposite of
just
diving,
not
climbing. Climbing will
very
slow you down
great.
and eventually cause you to stall. And trust me, stalling sucks. You can flap while gliding to gain additional
flap
speed.
while
So
gliding.
the faster you're going, the higher you can fly. Now try to reach the island up there.
Okay, so it's like a mini boost in the air.
All right, time to take the training wheels off for the final lesson. Flying takes stamina. If you run out in midair, you are going to drop a glide.
Okay, so if I get hit by these, do I get hurt? I can't tell if I got hurt or not, but there was definitely a reaction to it, so
Sure thing. See you soon.
it's not showing me my health bar, but I imagine that I did
Here's
get
the
hurt
deal.
from that.
If you want some FaceTime with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan hates being challenged, so anything you do to undermine his control is good. Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything.
Nice.
Keep track of Satan's wrath with this handy meter. Get it high enough, and you'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of
Okay.
things to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, you want to impress them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Johnny is a one-man army. I, myself, am like a walking tornado. Super sprint, you can now run faster than cars. Flight, launching, jump. Okay, so these are just telling me what I've already done. Access quest log menu. Hold on, trying to. Let's see. Quest log. Charge Halo. Go for the best for specific enemies to charge Halo with magnificent power. Okay, find a center pole vending machine and upgrade your weapon collection. I'll reimburse you a few bucks. If you get a chance, I have a few errands that could use your expertise. Expertise? You mean just shoot him in the face? Because that's pretty much all Johnny has been doing since Saints Row 1, I believe. Let's see. Probably go with Charge Halo. Go with the first one, why not? Earn wages and respect by completing challenges. In addition, you piss off Satan. I'm not sure how much I want to piss off Satan, but hey, it's all in good fun, right? It's just a prank, bro. Okay, so the flight is tied to the stamina bar, which is pretty annoying, but I am positive that there is an upgrade for that. Allows you to fly without consuming stamina or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect some of these clusters. Just cause I think they're tied to upgrades, but I'm not gonna spend too much of time collecting them. But if I see them in my way, then obviously it wouldn't hurt to just pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Pirate ship in hell. Why am I not surprised? I love that Saints Row just goes full on goofy. I know people are pretty pissed about it with what happened in Saints Row 3, but Saints Row 2 had its silly moments, like that poop cannon on top of that Johnny Gat van. That was pretty silly, but I guess it's not as silly as purple dildos, people in Get Masked, and you know, just overall craziness and overall fun of Saints Row the Third had. But can I melee? Can I melee these guys? It's been a minute since I played Saints Row in general, so I don't remember if there's a what do you call it? A melee button function. It's not left trigger. It's not a square. Is the reload. I'll figure it out, but thankfully these guys are just a one-shot, so it's not too difficult to take these SOBs out.
I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside
treasure.
may help with our little imp problem.
Protect the ship and Blackbeard. Okay, it's not bad. It's literally a giant hammer. It's got those two prongs, two things on the back of the hammer. That's kind of weird. It's a weird design. And you can't plunge attack, which is double weird. Because one was when you're flying in the air, and you know you're gonna stop flying, recover your stamina real quick, and then charge your attack.
Summon these imps to serve as my crew.
It's not that good.
I forgot what a handful they could be.
That's what I'm trying to
Once
say.
aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
Sails on my way. Okay, they're still going, but I am pretty sure this is not even a problem. Especially for hardcore difficulty.
Gods are swarming me!
But Blackbeard, hold your horses, okay? You are not in trouble. These guys pose no threat.
Wow.
I'm glad I picked hardcore difficulty because so far this is not presenting a challenge.
To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created
How do you
a new
use
era of prosperity
pain?
for the wickedly enterprising.
How does that work?
Economic boon resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a
I'm not
basis.
a historian,
But the promise of an
but I'm
immeasurable
pretty sure
fortune drove
there
him to
are
be
worse
even
people
bolder.
than
An arrangement
Blackbeard.
was reached.
Like, for example,
Blackbeard would provide
Joseph
information on
Mengele,
strategic
Joseph
weapons in
Stalin,
exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was
Hitler.
interested in murder, not
I think
money,
Castro is still
had
alive,
been
so
paid.
he might be, you know, the next in charge, but there's worse people than
Grant ye the ability to summon
some
my
pirate.
troops whenever they're
You
needed.
know what I'm trying to say? Summons, you can now manifest dark entities to your something, summons elements, imp, call for small spells minions to shoot, to create chaos, double tap, quick switch between elements, or switch elements in the powers menu. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. Diversion glyphs, Blackbeard has revealed his pirate chest and secret glyphs. Weapon God's Hammer.
Found information on
God's
the
hammer,
weapons
that-
being kept. Evidently, they've been
What is
trapped
God's
in some
hammer
sort of-
doing in hell?
All right,
That's-
matey. It's time for your lesson.
I'm not the only one that finds that weird, right?
Scurvy little hellion. The-
Finding Lucifer's cracked halo. I
Why
mean,
don't you start off by summoning an imp to take
God
out
might
those enemies?
have just said, hey, you can keep it, you know, but you're still fired
Oh, matey.
from being an
Take
angel.
down the other demon.
If that is indeed a
Those little angel
occupation.
biters are vicious. Now let's practice your aim. Take down the demons on the islands.
Demons on the island. How do I... Okay. Hold R1. Then release R1. Okay, it's like a gun, but instead of shooting bullets,
Few things are as
you're
rewarding as
summoning
pressing someone
imps.
into service, am I right? Now get going. There's a whole wide world waiting to be plundered.
Plundered for what? It's hell. I mean, unless there's something about hell that, you know, people aren't telling us about. Apparently they've got their own business in hell, which is probably more profitable than what we have right now, because,
Don't mind if I do.
you know, this crap's temporary. Death is certain, so... Switching characters... I don't want to be Kinsey because, honestly, if I had to choose between Gat, the guy who's killed like thousands of people, and Kinsey Kensington, that's a real genius, I'd rather try my hand with, you know, the guy who I would trust in a gunfight.
Thanks for sharing.
Now, if she was hacking something, then sure, I'd pick her right up, right then and there. But I'll try and switch up the gameplay so I don't seem like it's sexist. You know, even though it's not a sexist thing, it's who has the most experience, even in video games. Oh, it's in this building. These civilians, or I don't even know if you would call them civilians, but they look like God, what do you call from Spider-Man Web of Shadows?
Lights up. William
what do you call him?
Humanity's greatest playwright. And
I'm sure that you guys know what I'm talking about. Those white things. The symbiotes. The symbiotes.
The bard's interest is
Spider-Man Web of Shadows was pretty good, but Spider-Man 2 had... They just can't make a good Spider-Man game. Since Spider-Man 2, it baffles me. Okay, God's Hammer 1 shot. Okay, 2 shot. 3 shot. 4 shots. Die already. Demon kill, multi-kill. Okay. Oh, got a new weapon. And this is nuts. Oh my god. This is not a good weapon. Why are you in the sky? Come out here and fight me like a man. Or demon. Oh, got another weapon. Very generous with these weapons. What is this, a shotgun? Oh no, it's a rifle.
The battle raged on below.
I didn't even realize that holding left trigger was to aim. You being a genius that I am. Will you? Okay. I am not a good... Trust me, I'm good with the gun in real life, but apparently not in video games. Unless it's like Call of Duty or something. Thank you for sending me this one, I guess hostage, I guess. Oh, get no scope. Get no scope. Okay, you're in my way. Got another weapon. Holy Christ. They are just supplying me with all the weapons in the world, aren't they?
The conflict resolved. Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid. And while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedies.
Ugh, excuse me.
In the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time.
Sounds right.
However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame and adoration,
What?
Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general.
A spy master general.
Shakespeare
That-
would punish the souls he
that
was
title
investigating
makes-
by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion.
It doesn't make any
plays
sense.
for
A
Satan's
spy is someone who does
But in a
covert
fourth night-esque
missions.
twist, Shakespeare found
But
himself living a double life.
He's a general
While
too.
he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days.
Okay.
When Satan found out, not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root
The
in the entertainment
tragedies.
district, biding their time
That is
for
some
revenge.
A-class work from the Destiny developers. the Fallen, the Hive.
And so Shakespeare
It,
called forth the Deus Ex
the
Machina
tragedies.
to bestow our
Like who
protagonist
comes
the
up with these
arcane
names?
power of Force Stomp.
They need to be slapped us up and be like, be serious. We need to make money, not jokes. You can now stomp your foot into the ground. Quick switch to stomp. Okay, that it's a switch thing. Oh, it's an element. Okay, repel your opponents away from you, which works great when you're near cliffs and ledges. Double tap right to quick switch between stomp elements or switch elements in the powers menu. Okay, that sounds good. Diversion Revengeance. Find and kill Dex again and again. Make him pay for what he did to the Saints in Stillwater. But Dex was... I know people hate Dex for being a traitor and everything,
Marlowe
but
before him,
he was a cool guy. Like,
underestimated the bard.
he was one of the coolest guys in Saints Row 2.
Lights up.
Besides, like, Julius
The
and
mortal stands in the trading
obviously
ground,
Johnny Gat.
eager to try out his new Force Stomp power on the group of demons in front of them.
Who? Who is he talking about? Oh, this guy. Okay. Like, where... Oh, that's pretty
In which our
nice.
protagonist kills more demons with Force Stomp.
That's really
In which
nice.
our protagonist is greeted by foul imps.
Wonder if I have to upgrade it for it to do any serious damage.
In which our protagonist learns that Force Stomp even works on flying enemies, enabling them to remove a Dark Inciter's shield before shooting them to death with bullets. There is also a mistaken identity and love unrequited.
Mistaken identity. Okay. Oh, he's still alive. Missed him. Okay, I could have sworn that Okay, I was just supposed to knock down his shield and then shoot him. Thought it meant like you had to stomp him out. Stomp his face in, really. Rally Vlad. Rally Vlad. Okay, this is gonna be where I end my first part. I will see you guys next time, and part 2 later.